I mean, I would say we were very comfortable this year. You know, had a great off season, and I just feel like the guys are hungry, and I feel like we get back to the true blue and the GSU how we used to be back in the day. So
How hard was it to make that, an offensive transition like y'all did?
I think it was still similar. It was a little bit different, but it wasn't too hard and nothing that we couldn't do. It was a challenge, but I feel like we got the guys that we needed to um, to help build what we need to build. You know.
How big was it to come, at the end of the year and get that win last game to sort of go into the offseason after? Well, I'm sure it was a little bit of disappointment during the year.
I mean, it's always big to at least finish the season strong. I mean, that's like our number one motto to always finish with everything we doing. You know, you finish strong. You know what I'm saying? And it gives us a great outlook to next season. So this season this upcoming season that we have now, we just got a chip on our shoulder. We're just ready to get this money.
Of course, you're just saying that very word about having a chip on your shoulder.
Right.
Is that something y'all have taken to heart?
I wouldn't say we take it to heart, but it did punch us in our mouth. You know, so we just gotta flush last season down the drain, and move forward. So it definitely put a chip on our shoulder to to get that bad taste out of our mouth. You know, we got to get a new taste, and we hungry as a team, and we trying to go get it. How you doing?
My name is Reddit.
Hmm.
First off, great jacket. Fantastic.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. So with the new offensive coordinator, how much has the team moved back to the traditional option that Georgia Southern always run?
I would say it's pretty much the same, just out of the shotgun. You know, getting back to running the ball how we used to. You gotta run the ball. You gotta control the game. So we run the ball well. We've been built on running the ball, and just gotta get back to that.
And how has the transition to the new OC been? Has it been smooth?
It's been very smooth, man. Coach Cook, man, he's a nice guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's very sound in what he's doing. He's very consistent, and all the mechanics that he's teaching us is it's very smooth. It's a very smooth transition.
Last year, Matt Breida was kind of looking to have a great year, but it was kind of disappointing in the end. He didn't get nearly as many yards as he had in 2015. How much pressure is there on you to perform as the new starter?
I don't want to say I look at it as so much of a pressure. You know, I just do my job, and I try to do my job well for the team because at the end of the day, it's a team goal, and I still wanna do my part and do well for the team. So I definitely got to pick up the slack and pick up from where he left off, and try to do all I can, what I can for the team.
There's a new quarterback to go with the new running back. Has the new quarterback kind of gelled with you? Have y'all started learning together about how to run this offense?
I mean, yeah, we getting more comfortable running the offense. You know, just gotta get used to the way he think and the way he see things on the field, and try to like I guess get on the same train. So like I feel like we're starting to click. You know, especially with fall camp coming around. So still give us another edge to work on our mechanics. You know, so we can be ready for the season.
And then last year, the pass game was actually pretty good. It was more of the focus of the offense than it was in previous years. Is there an emphasis to stay just as focused on passing, but also rebuild the run game?
I would say that we were trying to just balance it out, trying to keep the defenses on their toes, but we still gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
But we definitely got to be able to pass the ball as well. So I feel like we just gonna whatever works works. But we definitely gonna run the ball.
So you think you're gonna stray away from the zero pass attempt games that Georgia Southern's had in the past?
Nah, I wouldn't say all that. I feel like we gonna pass the ball good enough, a good bit.
And then lastly, the front seven of the defense replaces just about everybody. How much has the offense been kind of tasked with giving them time to gel in the early season before conference play starts?
I mean, we did lose a lot, but I feel like our offensive line have came together this offseason, and they look better. They feel like they feel better, and they feel like it's gonna be a great year for them as a unit. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they're gonna respond this year.
Great talking to you.
Thank you. How you doing?
Marcel Sports Acquire.
Okay.
Nice jacket.
Appreciate it.
Hey, ready. I like it.
Had to.
Hey, Sports Acquire here with Wesley Fields from Georgia Southern Football. Just how's the offseason been going? Some workouts, and how excited are the guys to start fall camp, which I heard starts tomorrow or later today?
Yeah, it starts tomorrow, and it's gonna be rough. But hey, we all excited. I'm excited to see our progress from the off season, because I feel like we as a unit had a very good off season. You know, guys put on good weight. They had good gains in the weight room. I feel like our conditioning standpoint is gonna be very good this year. We gotta bounce back. Gotta bounce back. So I feel like the guys got a chip on their shoulder. I feel like they're hungry. I feel like they're trying to get this money, man.
Yeah. A lot of talk gone to Georgia Southern with run triple option, not triple option, spread attack, all that stuff. Do you find there's more emphasis now just on running a good offense and not really worrying about the labels of what's going to be run by the team overall?
Um, I would say that we just trying to get back to running the football how it's supposed to be. You know, trying to hit the defense in the mouth and run the ball and control the game with running the ball. But we're still going to pass the ball as well, you know, to keep the defense guessing. So we definitely got to get back to running the ball and getting that back on point.
Coach just talked about the standards at Georgia Southern with the national championship. Says that every player that comes to the program knows that going in. Do you feel that as being with the program now and knowing that you've seen the program at Statesboro is so strong in the past?
Right.
Do you feel that focus to try to get it back to high level?
I mean, yes, man. This university, man, it's built on winning. You know, you see it every day when I go to the Ted Smith. You see all the flags, the national championship. You see the conference ring, the first ever bowl, man. It's built on winning, so we have to get back to that. You know, that's what the people know, the town of Statesboro know, that we win here. That's what they do. Nothing but winning.
Did that change just the focus on this offseason with was there extra motivation coming off of a losing season and not being those expectations?
I think our motivation was that, you know, that season kind of left a bad taste in our mouth, and we gotta bounce back. You know, it was just, I feel like that season was a not so much of a bust, but you know, it's kind of like gave us an outlook like, hey man, we gotta step up, and we gotta be consistent every year. You know, we gotta be dominant every year. So we got to get back to what we used to do. Got to get back to winning. Got to get back to the tradition and what this university is known for.
Talk about your offensive unit, particularly the running backs. This is a deep unit. You have several quarterbacks in the rotation as well. Does that help just with competitiveness and guys just trying to get better and improve as a group overall?
Yeah, I think our coaching staff do a very good job like finding all of the great athletes around the country. You know, we are pretty deep at running back still, and I feel like we just compete every day. Come to work every day, compete. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just competing against ourselves on the team, but we also competing with other running backs around the country. You know, but we got to be the best. We got to be the best we can be.
Yeah, and lastly, off the field, I see you're a sports management major. What does that entail? Did you do anything in the off season to work on that, or did you stay in Statesboro? Like, how do you approach the off season just off the field as well as on the field?
Well, I actually, coming from my freshman year, I was kind of more of a quiet individual, and now I'm like more like outspoken. You know what I'm saying? Doing more, and so this off season I kind of did more volunteer work, like helping out in the community, like working on like meeting people, talking to people. You know, because I didn't really do much of this in my freshman year. I don't think I could have did this my freshman year because I was so quiet. And so just off season, just doing all I can, what I can to do in the community, and just to get my face out there so people can see who I am and know who I really am.
Have you seen that translate on the field as well? Are you used to running workouts now, or being a leader now? Because just you're third year with the program now.
Right.
Do you see yourself being more vocal?
Yeah, I actually can see myself like being more vocal. L.A. Ramsey, he knows me very well. He knows that I don't speak much, and I told him a few weeks ago, I was like, bro, I'm gonna start talking, and I'm gonna speak a lot during fall camp. He's like, nah, man, no, you're not. I say, watch it. But yeah, I feel more comfortable like now, like speaking out. I feel confident in speaking out. Thank you, thank you. Pretty good.
So you guys obviously lost a lot on both sides of the ball. What can you do individually to try to make up for some of that?
Oh man, just keep grinding, man. It's the game is this game, man. You gonna lose some and you gonna win some, and you gonna lose. You gonna lose athletes, and you just gotta. The next guy gotta step up, and so I think our coaches do a very good job of recruiting the best athletes that we have, and I feel like that the guys will step up, and I feel like my job is to keep that edge and keep like pushing everybody around me to be better and then pick up where they need to be picked up at. So
Yeah, and then it's easy to look at the team with all you lost and say, all right, well they may not be that good, but as well as you guys recruit, obviously there's athletes we just don't know them yet, but we will.
all right.
Who are some of those guys who you need to know?
To be honest, man, it's so many, man. You got Todd Bradley, Bird. You got Kendall Valdor, Mark Machard. Um, we got so many athletes on our roster that are just very dominant, and they have like hidden skills that will be displayed this year. So we're going to be young this year, and young guys going to have to play. So it's just, I would just say watch our whole team as a unit, you know. So I can't really just pick out certain individuals because I don't want to leave anybody out because them guys all been working hard this offseason, and I know they ready to display their talents, just like me. So
What was your reaction to the Seth Schumann news?
I mean, I kind of figured that because he's a great baseball player. You know, I did get a chance to watch him pitch, and he's that guy, and so I mean I'm it's just good news for him. And I know he want to focus on baseball, so hey, because I know one day he gonna be in the MLB, and I can't wait to see him, and I'm happy for him. So.
And then now with him, I guess kind of out of the picture, looking at the quarterback competition, I don't want you to try to pick a leader.
Mhm.
Just what are you looking for out of whoever that guy is whenever he emerges?
I'm just looking for him to just to give that same energy that Kevin did. You know, Kevin was a individual that kind of like just came to work every day, no matter what day of the week it was. He always came to work. So it's gonna be tough to try to fill his shoes, but I feel like our coach did a very good job recruiting the right athletes to pick up that. And so I'm just looking forward to seeing those guys and see what they're gonna do as a unit. And it's gonna be a good year for those guys.
Yeah, and I think the Sun Belt has a really strong group of running backs as a whole. Do you have a relationship with any of the guys from other teams? Do you have any contact with them? And then who are some of the other running backs that have stood out to you?
I would say the running back from App State and the running back from Troy, man. The running back from Troy, I just seen him for the first time. And I didn't know he was really that big, so he's a big guy. And the running back from App, he's pretty solid running back, man. He I feel like he got that dog in him, and he runs hard every play, just like with the running back from Troy. And just like with the other guys around him and the Sun Belt, man. These guys are actually cool dudes to be around. You know, hung out with them last night, and they just all pretty cool, man. Thank you.
You guys start practice tomorrow, which is a little earlier than normal. Are you worried at all about the long preseason wearing on your body, or do you feel like it's with as young as this team's going to be, that's probably a good thing to get those extra days in?
I mean, it's gonna be tough, but I feel like it's gonna do us good and do good for us because the earlier the better. You know, I feel like the earlier we can get started, the better we can see what we need to work on before the season get here.
You're talking about building off of what you guys installed in the offense in spring. This is a whole new offense with Coach Cook and new terminology and some new guys coming in. Building off that, how important is it to get in there and get in the flow and get this offense in before that Auburn game?
I feel like the faster we can get the offense and know it inside and out, the better we'll be come Auburn. You know, if we know it inside and out, then we can make the adjustment as players ourselves, so the coaches won't have to work as hard, and it'll just help us out as a unit.
And then obviously the past 2 years it's been kind of the three-headed monster with you, LA, and Matt. Matt's gone now. Do you see a third guy stepping up, or are you and LA ready to carry this load?
I mean, it was good to have that 1-2-3 punch and three-headed monster, but I feel like we're pretty deep at running back, and I feel like we still gonna have guys that gonna be able to pick up and pitch in and do their part. But it's gonna be fun to see what we do as a unit this year.
You got some young, true freshmen coming in. There's some pretty good-sized kids.
You're right,
You
right.
had a chance to see any of them or talk to them and tell them what to expect from, this kind of become a tradition of great running backs at Georgia Southern. Have you talked to them about bringing it and being the next great running back here?
Oh yeah, I feel like they kind of know that this is RBU, that they know that they got a chance to play, and it just kind of just put it in their head like, hey man, this RBU, man, we run the rock, we control, we the horses of the team. This team go, we go. So that's kind of our motto in the running back room that we use. So just gotta just put that in their head and make sure they just grinding and come to working every day.